I woke up near the state line, rain hitting the glass hard, rain hitting the glass hard. My fingers still feel the wire from a set that didn't pay a dime.
Didn't pay a dime.
The radio plays a new name, sounds just like I used to. I traded my peace for a melody. Now I can't buy it back. Bye-bye. Buy it back no more.
Buy it back no more.
Chasing a ghost in a suit across these dusty floors. I'm just a high-speed gambler with nothing left to bet.
Nothing left to lose.
You said I'd be home by winter, but the seasons all look same. I'm still tuning this old pine, waiting for a different wind, waiting for a different wind, different blow.
Different wind to blow.
Chasing a ghost in a suit across these dusty floors. I'm just a high-speed gambler with nothing left to bet.
Nothing left to lose.
Just a ghost in a suit.
Ghost in a suit.
Moving on down the line.
Moving on.
One more town to go down the line. The rain is hitting the tin roof hard. I swept the sawdust off these old pine boards. I swept the sawdust off these old pine boards. You're standing there by the tractor tires, looking like a dream in a denim skirt. We're moving slow to a station on the radio. I don't know how I ended up with you. My boots are heavy, but your light is there. Just an average guy holding on to a miracle, a miracle.
Holding a miracle.
I nearly tripped over my own feet twice. You just laughed and pulled me in close. The air smells like dry hay and wild clover. I wish this song would never find the end. I wish this song would never find the end. We're moving slow to a station on the radio. I don't know how I ended up with you. My boots are heavy, but your light is there. Just an average guy holding on to a miracle, a miracle.
Holding a miracle.
The world outside is moving way too fast, but right here the clock just stopped ticking.
Stop ticking.
We're moving slow to a station on the radio. I don't know how I ended up with you.
Ended up with you.
My boots are heavy, but your light is there. Just an average guy holding on to a miracle, a miracle. Keep on leaning your head on my shoulder. I left my boots by the garden gate, and the laces folded in a box. The train wheels grind the mountainside, and the coal smoke gets in my hair. I reckon I made a hard mistake, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. The conductor walks the narrow aisle. He does not know where I belong. My father is sitting on the porch, watching the sun go down the hill.
Down the hill.
His hands are rough from the harvest time, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. I look at the ring in my pocket. It is heavy like a river stone.
Heavy stone.
I did not want to be a wife, but I do not want to be a ghost. The train is moving too fast for me, and the valley is calling me back, and the river is pulling my sleeve, pulling my sleeve. Back to the red clay,
Back home.
back to the creek bank.
Back home.
I am turning around. The wind is biting through this heavy wool. I keep your letter folded in my palm. It has been a long year on this ground. It has been a long year on this ground, but I can still feel your skin on mine. I am coming back to the life we'd made, to the porch light and the quiet hills I ever found. You are only peace I ever found, the place where my heart stays still. I do not need the silver or the praise. Those things do not matter in the dark. Those things do not matter in the dark. I just want to wake up by your side and watch the sun hit the wooden floor. The road is long and the boots are heavy, but every step is a promise I am keeping. I am not a soldier when I see your face.
When I see your face,
I am coming back to the life we made, to the porch light and the quiet hills I ever found. You are only peace I ever found, the place where my heart least stays still. Wait for me by the gate, I am almost there.
almost there.
Coming home. My boots are caked in dried red mud. The leather creaks beneath my weight. This sorrel horse knows where to go. This sorrel horse knows where to go. He feels the cooling evening air. There is a peace in the open land, where the sky meets the bunch grass.
The bunch grass,
I find my breath in the valley floor, just the wind through the broken ridge. I left my watch back at the gate. Hours don't matter much out here. The sun is dipping low and red. The sun is dipping low and red. My tin canteen is mostly dry. There is a peace in the open land, where the sky meets the bunch grass.
the bunch grass,
I find my breath in the valley floor, just the wind through the broken ridge. The trail is long and mostly dust, but it leads me to a quiet place.
quiet place.
No one asked me what I'm thinking. There is a peace in the open land, where the sky meets the bunch grass.
The bunch grass,
I find my breath in the valley floor, just the wind through the broken ridge, riding steady through the purple sage. Just me and the sorrel horse,
sorrel horse,
heading toward the heavy silence, the broken ridge.
the broken ridge.
The dust kicked up behind that green Ford. Heat was rising off the gravel road. We We didn't have a map to follow, just a full tank and the radio. The creek was low and the grass was tall. We sat on the tailgate until the dark, watching the stars pull out of the sky. Just a boy and a girl in the park, We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. The seasons changed like a closing door. I headed north for a steady job. You stayed behind to tend to the farm while the letters got shorter every week. Now I drive past the old county line, seeing the ghost of who we used to be. The fence needs paint and the barn is gray, and you don't look for a truck like mine. We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. It wasn't a fight or a sudden storm, just the slow weight of the passing years, turning us into different folk that we don't even recognize. We were young enough to believe the lie that the sun would never leave the sky. I can still taste the salt on the wind and the way you look with your hair down. Everything felt easy and true back when the world was small and blue. Just a memory in the rearview mirror, driving home alone tonight. Sun is dipping below the rim. Sagebrush smells like the end of the day. I'm letting the reins hang real loose. Don't matter where we end up. My boots are worn thin at the heel. I reckon I've walked across 3 states. The silence is a heavy weight to carry, but it's lighter than the things I said. Out on the prairie where the world is wide, ain't no reason to look for a place to stay.
Not here to stay.
Just a drifter in the tall green sea, letting the wind have its way with me, I don't pray much to the man upstairs, but I thank him for the open space. There's a peace in being plumb forgotten, just a shape on the rolling hills. Out on the prairie where the world is wide, ain't no reason to look for a place to stay.
Not here.
Just a drifter in the tall green sea, letting the wind have its way with me, with me. keep on moving,
moving on.
under the big sky. The gate hung heavy on the rusted chain. I had to lift the wood to clear the dirt. 6 years a long time to leave a place. The paint is peeling back like old skin. I parked the truck under the oak tree and sat there listening to the oak tree and sat there listening to the engine tick. It feels like the land is breathing again, just waiting for me to step outside. I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain.
The highway rain.
There is a hammer in the shed out back. My father bought it 40 years ago. The handle is worn smooth from his grip. I used to think he was just wasting time. Now I see the way the barn stands straight. Despite the winter wind and heavy snow, I am learning how to stay in one spot and keep the promises I used to break. I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain.
The highway rain. The sun is dropping low behind the ridge, turning the dust into a hazy cloud. I know I cannot change the way I left, but I can change the way I'm staying now.
I am mending the lines I let fall down, digging the post holes in the hard clay. It takes a lot of sweat to earn back grace, and even more to look you in the eye. Look you in the eye. I am building something that will hold instead of running for the highway rain.
The highway rain.
One post at a time,
One at a time.
back on the land,
Back on the land.
setting the wires straight. I am finally home. Tailgate is dropped on the gravel road. Wind is moving through the dry brush. I'm looking up at that big sky, trying to find the ones you pointed out. You pointed out. You pointed out. You were always meant for the high clouds, looking down on a small town like this, watching the sky move on without me.
Move on, on.
Yeah, I'm still holding down the ground. The cattle are quiet by the creek bed. I really should head back to the house, but I found your old leather work gloves stuffed inside the glove box this morning. This morning. This morning. You were always meant for the high clouds, looking down on a small town like this, watching the sky move on without me.
Move on, on.
Yeah, I'm still holding down the ground. Maybe I was never fast enough, keep up with a girl like you, I'll just stay here on the ridgeline while you travel across the whole world. You were always meant for the high clouds, looking down on a small town like this, watching the sky move on without me. Yeah, I'm still holding down the ground, just holding down the ground.
Down on the ground.
Me and the fence line,
Me and the fence line.
watching it move on without me. I shut the screen door against the wind. It made a rusty sound on the hinge. I took a stool by the pie case. My boots left a trail of red mud across that polished white floor. She filled up my glass with water,
Clear water.
and smiled like she knew my name. I told her I was just passing through, trying to shake off the heavy miles.
Shake off those miles.
She said the pot roast is fresh today, better than what they serve in town. I told her about the fan belt squeal and how I'm behind on my paycheck. But the meal smelled like Sunday evening. She filled up my glass with water,
Clear water.
and smiled like she knew my name. I told her I was just passing through, trying to shake off the heavy miles.
Shake off those miles.
I've got 300 miles to go before I see the porch light on. But right here in this vinyl booth, the rain doesn't feel so cold.
Doesn't feel so cold.
She filled up my glass with water
Clear water.
and smiled like she knew my name. I told her I was just passing through, trying to shake off the heavy miles.
Shake off those miles.
Just a minute in the drive,
In the drive.
heading south on the interstate,
Heading south.
checking the oil at the next stop.
Checking the oil.
The red clay starts in Georgia, just past the state line sign. The screen door slaps the wooden frame. There is a man in a lawn chair, selling boiled peanuts from a plastic bucket. He wears a hat from a tractor bucket. He wears a hat from a Tractor Supply and watches the heat on the blacktop. His hands are stained dark as the soil. He does not look up when the trucks go by.
Does not look up.
Just keeps his eyes on the white line. This road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. Saw a house with a sagging porch near a creek that is mostly mud now. A blue fort sits on cinder blocks, a plastic jug of water on the seat. In a yard full of tall weeds and iron, an old woman shakes out a heavy rug. The dust hangs in the humid air. She looks like she is waiting for a letter. She looks like she is waiting for a letter that got lost back in 1974.
1974.
Before the highway moved the world away, this road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. The air gets thick with wood smoke and the sound of green cicadas, making a racket in the oak trees while the sun drops like a heavy stone.
Heavy stone.
Down in Mississippi at a roadside diner, the screens are patched with silver duct tape. A radio plays a song about Jesus. A radio plays a song about Jesus. A girl with a plastic name tag says honey and brings a tall glass of sweet tea. She has a limp from a bad fall, but she moves with a kind of quiet grace, wiping the counter with a yellow rag, counting her tips on a paper napkin.
Counting her tips.
She smiles like she knows a secret. This road goes on forever, like a ribbon through the pines. We are just passing through the middle of someone else's life. Just passing through the middle. My boots are heavy with red clay. I sit where the bank breaks off. The water moves slow as honey, pulling the heat from the rocks. I left the engine from the rocks. I left the engine running just to hear something die. But the quiet out here is louder underneath the heavy sky. Roll on, muddy river.
Roll on.
Take the weight from my bones.
Rest these bones.
I ain't looking for a kingdom, just a place to leave my stones. Leave them down. My father had hands of iron. I carry that metal in my chest. It's a hard thing to keep upright when the world won't let you rest. I watch a hawk circle a pine tree. He don't ask the wind for much, just enough to stay steady, out of the reach of human touch. Roll on, muddy river.
Roll on.
Take the weight from my bones.
Rest these bones.
I ain't looking for a kingdom, just a place to leave my stones. Leave them down.
The preacher spoke of a washing in a creek behind the church. But I don't need a new man, I just need to stop the search. I just need to stop the search. Just stop the search.
Roll on, muddy river.
Roll on.
Take the weight from my bones.
Rest these bones.
I ain't looking for a kingdom, just a place to leave my stones.
Leave them down.
Let the silt bury my name. Let the current take the blame.
Take it all.
Just the water and the wood. Low water doing good.
Doing good.
handle is worn smooth as river stone, 8 inches across the heavy bottom. It sat on her stove for 40 winters, moving from the mountains to the valley.
To the valley.
She never used a soap to clean it, just a handful of salt and some water, scouring away the burnt ends of the day while the window glass turned to blue. It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. Her working hands. I found it in a box behind the jars, wrapped in a newspaper from '56. There is a small chip on the left rim where she dropped it once in the sink. I can smell the flour and the bacon, even though the kitchen has been cold. A physical weight I can finally hold without asking for any permission. It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. Her working hands.
Time does not break things that are solid. It only makes the surface dark and deep. I see my own life in the reflection while the rain taps against the roof, taps against the roof.
It is more than just a piece of iron. It is the heat of every morning meal. The grease that's soaked to the metal is the memory of her working hands. Her working hands. Keep the fire burning low. The black iron never lets go. Never lets go. The sun hits the ridge before I wake. I can feel the heat through the floor. Another day of dust and dry wind, wiping the grit from my tired eyes. The river is just a memory now, just a ghost under the willow tree. I will stand my ground, higher than the rising sun. This land is the only truth I know, and I am never letting go. Never letting go. The bank man came by yesterday with papers and a heavy heart. He looked at the sky and shook his head, but he doesn't see what I see. Beneath the cracked and broken clay, life is waiting for the water. I will stand my ground, higher than the rising sun. This land is the only truth I know, and I am never letting go. Never letting go. My father's blood is in this dirt, my children's future is in the grain. Let the clouds turn black and heavy, I am ready for the storm. I know